Okay, now let's go back over to R1. We're going to enter OSPF. We have to give it a process ID. If you wanted, you could also give it a router ID. It's got to be a 32-bit number, as you can see there. Otherwise, it's going to take the highest IP address on an active interface or the highest loopback address the moment you turn on the protocol. So I've got the global configuration set up with a router ID. We're going to add a network statement. And one of the things that I like to do, there's a couple ways to do this. I'm not going to get too detailed into this because it's not really a routing course. It's just really should serve as a review for you as far as OSPF goes, to the degree of being able to view the protocol, especially the fact that it's running, and then also set up authentication. So that's why I don't want to go too deep into it. The CCIE routing and switching courses would have a lot of detail on OSPF because after all, it's a routing exam. So one of the things I like to do is look at my interface, and I like to take that interface address and the reason that I prefer to do this, or the reason that I like to do this, is because now I don't have to worry about any other interface having a 172.16 address on there and then somehow being brought into the OSPF routing process. So OSPF uses those wildcard masks to be as specific or as general as you want as to what network should be brought into OSPF. So to give you an example, if I were to take this statement and change it to that 255 there, then 172.16.10 is going to be brought in. So that would work okay because the interface, as you can see right there, F00, is a 24-bit mask. But if I were to change this again and do something along those lines with a wildcard mask of 0.0.255.255, well, now any interface that is a 172.16 address on it will be brought into OSPF. And then even further, if I were to put a 255 here, then any interface that has a 172 address on it would be brought into OSPF. So you can use that wildcard mask to make OSPF as specific or general as you want as far as which interfaces are coming into OSPF. All right, so I've got OSPF enabled for Area 0 there. Let's go enable it for Area 0 on Router 2.